to AI, deep learning, as well as of AI in various other applications. As Priyanka Madam rightly said that it has enormous scope to deal with. But in this short brief session within hours, I cannot explain each or every application, but I thought I could gather some of the major applications of AI and data science, which might relate to our research category, or which can create the idea, ignite the idea to work upon for our researchers and for budding engineers in healthcare, in biomedical engineering, and the major part technology, nanotechnology, on which I'm working upon. One of the project is based on nanotechnology, and how the data science they ultimately serving the humanity. Because when we talk about the technology, the major or ultimate goal should be to serve the humanity in one or another way. Artificial intelligence application in cybercrime, I'm very much connected with the cybercrime and its detail or its study, because as we are studying the intelligence, data science, similarly the criminals are using this intelligence, or maybe far better, or maybe far in a modified version. So equally, we have to be aware of each or every type of intelligence applications when we are using the internet, and how to protect yourself against cyber crimes. The points which I thought must be considered when we are using internet or any of the past media. So how we able to protect ourselves against all those crimes. And at the last, how youth could be in the limelight of 2023, which I will. So, as a layman also, we know that AI is not only limited to computer science and engineering and any of the part of technology. Every company, MNC, big or small, they are preferring AI. They are hiring the data scientists to improve, to enhance their revenue. So AI has changed everything. AI has brought a lot of benefits to big companies, especially if I talk about service based companies. They are working very well, very efficiently with the customer dealing across the globe. If you recall the first session, which was on a chat GPT, a speaker, Dr. Vaibhav, has represented and shown that if chat GPT is going to be utilized in a hospitality industry or hotel industry or any service based industry, that could make a great deal, because it works on upon its own responses. The responses of the customers will be provided on its own. So it becomes like a game changer. So the growth of AI and the data science is tremendous. In the last decade, we have witnessed that. So I will be presenting my view on few of the emerging applications of data science, AI, and machine learning. AI was started in 1956. It was first coined at that time. It has just opened many job opportunities. If someone wants US, or any person who is certified data scientist and knowing the data science or AI, then it is considered as highly demanded by the industries and companies, and they may get very handsome packages. So this is basically the AI. We might have seen the artificial intelligence in Hollywood movies. If you have noticed that movies are having the robots which can able to talk, think, they have emotions, and they make decision on their own, just like us, just like human beings. So it is predicted that these artificial intelligence uh, could be completely empowering the whole industry. I'm not just talking about the Hollywood industry, but all over the world. So it, according to the John McCarthy, the who is known as the father of the artificial intelligence, he has termed the definition that it's a science and engineering which is used for making intelligent machines. So those are machines, but it is being evolved or it is being designed with the science engineering and developed of development of computer system that are able to perform some task that would require human perceive the situation, and as we recognize the speed between the languages, the device can do the same work. Definitions in like recently we have seen in the America started designing some self-driving cars. Okay, self-driving cars, some Google Maps, which is basically based on the predictions which is designed by the or which is collected from the satellite system. Video games, movies recommendation, which might have you seen in the case of Netflix or any other OTT platforms. Once you have system would automatically provides you the recommendations. So that's we every time on a daily life basis we are using the AI. The sports strategies, this strategy designing becomes a game changer because it need to be feeded with multiple datas. So the designing of developing it is under process or somewhere some part of, and as we see, AI is everywhere. Since morning when we wake up from the our bed, we are using the AI in some or another applications. So it's everywhere around us. As we see the timeline, I'm not going to give you the details each or every year generation, but the major evolution, which starts from 1956, it was the first time when the artificial intelligence was coined. The term was coined, and then after there are number of emerging fields that being developed to somewhere serve the humanity or to make a life, create the avenues for companies to promote the system. So ultimately, we have developed a brain kind of thing. The philosophy behind this AI is we are designing a system, we are making a machine. Uh, can a machine think and behave like me, like you, and any other human being? So this was the first purpose, first curiosity we could say, and that curiosity leads to the development of artificial intelligence. There are a number of types of artificial intelligence. If some researchers want to work in this, they wanted to do their research, they want to file the patents, they want to uh, design some kind of unique idea of platforms. They have number of fields, number of subcategories like machine learning, natural language processor. As I said, this on the basis of this natural language processing system, chat gpt is recently designed. It was designed with the from the company which is known as OpenAI. Now there are n number of system. We could use the vision to create the AI system. We could use the speech to create the AI system. It's on up to us how we evolve the training system to sense like a human. So it has AI is weak and strong. The AI which we are dealing with is most of the system which are kind of weak AI. I would say a narrow AI because our applications are specifically based on some of the task. So they are focused on one any specific narrow task. That's why this is known as weak AI. Okay. Now, this weak AI is defined in contrast to the either strong AI. Strong AI is a machine with the sentences in mind, or artificial general intelligence. When we talk about the general intelligence, it means my device is not limited with any specific task. It could perform any of the tasks, n number of tasks, or uh, just like human, just like mimic the property of human brain to apply intelligence to any problem, um, rather than a single specific task. So we are going towards that general intelligence or the strong intelligence, but still, this journey is, we have not yet approached this journey. We are working with the narrow devices right now. Strong AI machine could be imagined like a machine with a strong AI, strong, uh, um, I mean, the brain, which is able to think or act just like us, because a human can do number of tasks. I can do, maybe at a time I can perform number of tasks. I could able to perform the task, number of tasks throughout my day. Different kind of tasks, maybe at house chores, maybe office work, maybe at any of the place, number of roles and responsibility I could perform. But my system can't. So we are working with the researchers to work upon the strong AI. And some of the portrays, if you have seen the Hollywood robots now, the Hollywood robots, no, those are the example of strong AI, which they have portrays. I mean, not yet developed perfectly. So machine learning is, that's a small part of applicable proof without the help of humans or new programming, because they improve their results, they improve their answer, their throw outputs on the basis of training data. Deep learning is also known as deep structured learning, learning data representation, as opposed to task specific algorithms. And learning can be supervised, non-supervised, which is also known as semi-supervised. So as we see, we have tremendous opportunity to work upon. To researcher can work on deep learning if they want to focus on a specific application. That machine learning programs based on the deep learning algorithms or deep learning concept. Now they can work on some machine learning, though the machine a wide spectrum. So it could be like a machine learning application could be applicable for deep learning and any other sub parts. So we have tremendous opportunity to work upon this machine learning. We can't say that we have developed a perfect system which behave like this journey is to be completed. So artificial intelligence is basically a broader term, broader concept. It is covering everything from the good old-fashioned AI, we could say, the better version of previous AI. It is completely futuristic technology. We have the scope to work upon. This field has number of advantages, number of scope, and I will be talking about all those scopes, all those applications which might have you heard somewhere, or not went through the applications maybe. So to test those AI and machine learning, one Turing test was implemented, in fact was proposed in 1950 by Alan Turing. He created that Turing test, which is used to determine the levels of intelligence. I mean, does my computer behave like me? So can my computer mimic the human conversation? Because he found somewhere that computer is going to store my voice, and it is interpreting my voice in some programs. So on the basis of that, he has designed this Turing test. So but this was the first test. So unfortunately this test was not so much successful, but it has at least ignites the thought that yes, computer can mimic the human brain, at least human conversation. Now the Turing test measures something, but it's not intelligence, because intelligence is what? when you heard something, you make the decision on your own, or on the basis of all the information which you have perceived previously. So for that, training must be required. So some people disagree with the Turing test, that they claim that it does not actually measure a computer's intelligence, because it is or the conversation or the information, but it is not intelligent. It is not intelligent as the human being. When we see the future of AI, some of the examples, some of the applications we might read somewhere in the newspaper, magazine, we might have seen in the television, and some are yet to be developed, like military robots, the perfect lawyer. If you remember, recently that US based startup, that startup they have designed is not being disclosed, but that lawyer is completely tense. And in music, AI system, we see the AI system, or in would say in industry, music in narrow AI we are using nano robotics. I will be explaining this nano robotics further in my session. We know that benefits of AI are, wide. If we consider, it could be utilized in war, maybe somewhere if we have we would be able to create that general AI system. So that would be even reduce in the war, in dangerous works where the human casualties are common. Could be perfectly trained. Because these kind of examples occurs just of human mistakes. So if the system is not human, it is perfectly trained. So that could be reduced. Natural disaster, if natural disasters are there, so in that case also, for rescue of the person who has left before, that can be accomplished with the help of AI. And of course, the healthcare, I'm going to talk about this healthcare in detail in my session. Or just make everyday life easier, like a simple robot which can clean, shop, and transport anything from one place to